Your tweet about the Twitter location thing is making the rounds on Facebook. Catman shared it. Remind me, who was Catman? Yeah, I went pretty viral. Guys, I'm viral. You're listening to a viral guy. I don't know. That tweet has like 3 million views or some shit. pretty viral. 2.4 million views, yeah. This one's going crazy. It's going crazy big time.
Stakes in clubs war.
I was mind blown that like my analysis was me. I was being the first guy to do this analysis. It's a pretty simple dialectical materialist analysis of why we have so many people in the developing world LARPing to be white supremacists. And I didn't go down the pipeline of, all of them are just crazy brown people and black people that are LARPing to be white supremacists. No, it's not. It's what the fuck? Who gave you your degree? What? Can you share it? I talked about it yesterday at the beginning of the stream. Indians being the quote-unquote majority of people behind these accounts is an absurdly simple economic rationale, not cultural or racial like this image high-key implies. X pays too little per popular post for quote-unquote Westerners to be able to make a living off it, hence why less of them do it. The poorer the country, the more of these improvised fascist accounts you will see, because it can pay the bills. Does this excuse it? Fuck no, fuck all these people, but you're missing the forest for the trees if your take on why this happens is more ideological and cultural than financial. And I say more, sure, for example, there's Sindhutva nationalists and so on, blah, blah, blah. But you can't tell me that the insane spike in accounts that do this after X introduced monetization was not a lot of people from poorer countries understanding that they can hustle American right-wingers by pretending to be American right-wingers. Here I explain it better. I do find it funny that thousands of non-Americans from all over the world sat down and said, how can we milk American engagement on Twitter to make a quick buck? And the first thing that came to mind was to just post Nazi shit for years on end, and it worked. It says as much about the states as it does about the scammers. It's almost as if paying people based on engagement on a website where right-wing accounts garner the largest following is going to stimulate thousands of people from poor countries to just post stuff right-wing Americans want to see as a way to make an income good enough for their region. The profit motive, motivating yet again towards horrors not yet imagined. That's my analysis. And it's insane that I didn't see anybody else making that. I posted it 3 days after the whole thing started because I was like, this is obvious. And then I'm scrolling and I'm like, what? Why is nobody? This is fucking obvious. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Especially like I'm wiggling my fingers at Marxists because every Marxist should immediately think of that. Like, immediately think of that. Somebody can probably do an aggregate of all of these accounts, blah, 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 and then can compare the actual growth in posts and growth in engagement of non-American accounts that were LARPing to be Americans and American white supremacists and even Zionists, and would prove my theory. I am sure in my theory. I'm 100% sure in my theory. So many so-called leftists have been sharing racist memes, but yeah, it's fucking depressing. And also, I find it annoying that some people used it as an argument that there isn't really so many white supremacists and racists in the U.S. It's foreign powers utilizing bot farms as a means to... Where did chat disappear? What the fuck is happening with my OBS? As a means to turn Americans right wing. That's not how it works, baby. That's not how it works. Sure, those do heavily contribute to the growth of right wing sentiment in the U.S. But the reason all of these quote unquote bot accounts, or as what I believe, a lot of motherfucking people that are individuals that saw a way to make money in their more impoverished countries, money that would be enough to sustain themselves as a business model. And why they constantly spammed ultra right-wing shit, not lefty shit, is because that was already what was doing really well on Twitter, on Western Twitter, because guess what? They all, turns out, happen to be very racist. That's it. So these accounts are doing racist shit as a way to make money because their market is racist. They're supplying the product that the market demands. It is to excuse average bigoted opinions in the West to say, oh no, they became bigots because Indians LARPing as white supremacists made them into white supremacists. Sure, a few people probably got radicalized by this, but this would not happen if there was no base to embolden through this economic model of just saying what they want to hear. Those accounts wouldn't be huge if there wasn't a need for it. Beautifully put, Barry. I'm proud to be an American because I watch right-wing TV and I post just like a chud while I am Pakistani. Aren't you Romanian? Romanian, Pakistani, yeah. So please, use the argument I've just applied you with when you're in communities, even of leftists that are completely missing the mark on this one, because it looks like almost fucking everybody's missing the mark on this one. Everybody's just low-key doing social chauvinism when they're like, oh, look at these fucking idiot browns that think they're white. All of these idiot browns. Sure, there's a bunch of them that are fucking idiots that think they're white. Don't get me wrong. But they are the fucking minority. The others are just hustlers. Just fucking hustlers.